Actually, this was going to be the session summary music, so we'll skip to this. Okay. We are going to start with Stella. Stella, as you are in the hallway, the guards give you kind of, passing looks here and there, but the only thing that you get are echoes of conversations far, far away. I would say in about, give it, 30 minutes of time, and you see Yavar in a almost stumbling pace. You see him break this door and then instantly fall onto the rail a little bit. You see him use his elbow to push himself up. You see him kind of stretch out his back a little bit and then set himself. But you do see him saying something on his lips. Do you want to potentially insight, or do you want to leave it as is? This would actually be more of a perception.
Yeah, I'll do the perception.
Okay.
Rely on sound or smell. I don't think it's that. So let me just do a straight roll.
Okay. 17. I would say, just with a few things. Of course, you don't have an observant feat, but I'll give you a few. You get topics of exhaustion. He is speaking about exhaustion. You also see topics of their fault. You see him kind of mouth that, like, their fault. This is ridiculous. And as he is kind of like correcting himself, you see a glimpse of his eyes, and they are like so bloodshot. It's like he hasn't slept in 3 days. And you could see it's like painful for him to keep them open. Even while walking to the side area here, you see him frequently blinking, like almost obsessively. Is there anything you want to do, or you just want to keep it at that?
I just kind of keep observing him closely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yavar, before going, you see him stop himself, and what you get is him planting a lot of the strain in his heels. Yes, Stella. The gathering area is open too, if you'd like. The guards can escort you. I have a bit of business, so please make the decision quick, so I can understand.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. It's kind of boring just waiting here by myself.
Oh, I'm sure the guards are wonderful conversation.
Right. Just Chris.
You are still... Yavar exited... Sorry, I should have mentioned this. Yavar exited a bit before you. He is leaving you to guards for a little bit, doing a final checkup. Completely forgot to mention that, Ainsley.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. I will say, as they go in, Ainsley, you okay if I drag your token, Stella?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll have you go up here with Yavar. You do enter here, I would say about almost like 5 or so minutes after this whole encounter. You are escorted by one guard here. He is not saying much to you, but what is Ordok's mind right now after figuring out about a genocide, and on top of that being basically threatened and interfered with by Yavar?
He is very frazzled. His brain is just all over the place. He has no idea what to think, and he has no idea how this could have happened, and he is thinking he will definitely be questioning people when we get back to the dragon.
Okay. The guard, do you want to do any checks on the guard? Are you curious about anything?
I have one for the guard, but you said he broke through the door. Can I do, I guess, like a quick investigation on the door as we walk through it? If he like literally broke through it?
Did I say he broke through the door just now? Oh, my bad.
You did.
That was exactly.
Did you mean like he burst through?
No, he kind of just like rushly kind of went through here.
Okay.
But more in like a panicked haste. like he's on the clock and on a very strict clock.
Okay. The other one on the guard is, yeah, I'd like to gauge the strength of these guys if I could take one of them over,
Okay.
potentially.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check and then roll an arcana check.
Okay. Not bad. Dirty 20 on the
Dirty 20 for
investigation.
investigation. I mean, you know, like the kind of counteractants to magic, especially in your day and age, right? These things were pretty rampant. You know, everyone had some type of counter item that would counter a specific, magical trigger. This guard has nothing of that. It is, and even how he's acting around you, there is not like a sense of guardingness. But roll an arcana.
Really good. 24.
24. So I will give you a very ample description. Your arcana is still technically getting used to this body. You are able to use it, you are able to conjure, but the stillness of it isn't fully there. There are moments where you may cast something, even now, just kind of realizing the natural flow of it throughout your body. It lingers and it's a bit loose. If you were to attempt this, not only is it risky for it to potentially fail, and if it were to fail, where does that leave you? But what that reprocess would look like if you were to do it, and your arcana signature to kind of reform and remap, could also pose its own dangers.
Okay. The other thing, I guess, I don't know if this would be history or if you want me to do a history later, is kind of gauging the strength between these guys and the guys at the dragon, the guards there.
Okay, yeah. Roll a history for this to even be possible, and then after rolling a history, if it's a high enough score, I'll let you roll an investigation.
Okay. 15.
I'd say that's just good enough. Roll the investigation. DC will be, I'll say 18.
Fuck, dude, that was on the 20 for so long.
It's a bit difficult to assess. Everyone has their own comfortability around their specific weapons and armory. Just with how different the guards here are from the camp. The camp are more focused, like they're on a 9 to 5. Versus here, there is that lingering fear that kind of restricts every bit of movement.
Okay.
The guard kind of points, seeing Yavar at the far end of the hall in the other room. Go if you'd like, otherwise you will stay out here with us. Your choice.
I'll go, lad.
And the guard kind of is trailing behind you the entire time. But, okay. 2 people in the gathering area for right now. I know the others, you have wrapped up your thing. Lena, you will be last as you are taking a bath.
Yeah.
So, must be nice. Stella, I'll give you a little bit here before Ordok gets here. Ooh, tell friend I forgot to hide you. There we go. Stella, as you enter, you see Yavar quickly go to Lady Taryn. You see he is kind of shuffling and baking it off of your last perception score. You see Yavar is forcing himself not to limp. You hear them lightly conversing. But before you do any checks, do you want to take in the fumes of this area, or do you want to resist it?
I'll try to resist it.
Okay. What check did I have it for last time? I did not write it down.
It was a charisma.
Charisma,
I think it was charisma.
Yeah.
Was it?
Why we
Charisma.
did so shit, Stella.
I know the number.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll that charisma saving throw.
10.
10. That fails. So you do get the long rest benefit, as it's just a bit overwhelming for a moment, and then you kind of calm into a lull. But now you get -3 to insights. anything you'd like to do in regards to Lady Taryn,
We-
Pitmaster Yavar, but Lady Morganth and Lady Reve are currently back.
Oh, I would look around the room for Lady Reve and
Mhm.
just try to not be as close as possible. Just kind of
Okay.
dip and
Sounds
weave
good.
in between the crowd and just make sure she doesn't see me and get reminded
Mhm.
about why
You
she's
s-
very angry.
You see some of the nobles, this one in particular, kind of holds his eyes on you before exiting. Another noble here looks at you up and down, and you see him reach for what looks to be like a coin purse before you see Yavar on the corner of his eye look at the noble and stops himself. And he also leaves.
Coiners, I feel ick. I guess I kind of stand over here and see if I could hear the conversation of Lady Taryn and Pitmaster Yavar.
Okay, roll perception. There is conversations kind of booming in the area, so I would say DC 17 to get a larger picture, but I'll give you something if it's close.
Okay, you said perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me completely read the Bloodhound feed. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count for this either, but I just want to double check.
Didn't you say based on sound earlier?
Yeah, it said
Yes,
sound and smell. Would me listening to a conversation
yeah.
be considered sound?
Oh, yeah.
So I will give myself advantage. Okay, that was not
22.
advantage, but that was the first.
Let's see if you get net 20. 22 is a score.
22 is very good.
You, with this perception check too, just with how high it was, you see this kind of like power imbalance beginning to form. Yavar to you all has been very presenting and very kind of forward in his manner, but with Lady Revi, he is very responsive and waiting for his turn. Lady Revi, you hear kind of, well, that was a
Taryn.
mess. Taryn, thank you. Well, that was a mess. That rumor, unfortunate. How will the pit recover all of this? Yavar responds, Lady Taryn, there is nothing to worry about. Simply a loose mage having a bit more pride and ego. Do not fault. This will be handled within the week. Lady Taryn responds, now seeing you after a perception check. Her eyes linger on you for a moment before back to Yavar. She kind of shifts her body, but with your high score, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I kind of turn myself in a way that doesn't seem like I'm listening to the conversation, and I kind of start twiddling just with whatever's on my clothes.
Lady Taryn, with that, I know I gave you roughly 4 weeks to handle this. I honestly don't understand why you put so much gold on each of these individuals. Some of them should have just been executed. That was my wish. But contracts are contracts, treaties are treaties, and we take care of our allies. And she says that sarcastically. I am cutting that down to 3 weeks. This is due to the influx of Valinor knights that you are taking from me. Those were my personal guard that I'm stationing with you in your camp. Use them well, but this will be a trade. You will finish them off in 3 weeks. Yavar, you see him pause for just a moment, and that kind of forced smile breaks on the corners of his mouth. Very well. I appreciate your assistance, Lady Taryn. And he walks off. Ordok, you see this now as Yavar kind of walks past you. He is in worse condition than he was when he did the inspection. Much worse condition. And you see him kind of dragging his shoulder on pillars, but then like quickly fixes it and goes back.
Okay.
All right. I will give you guys a moment if you'd like. Otherwise,
do you want me to make my check or?
Yeah. If you want to resist it, you know the check. If you want to accept it, feel free.
I will attempt to right now. Nah, 11.
11. Yeah. The fumes. I think with your brain just kind of being rambled, you don't even like realize you need to like prepare yourself, and you just kind of get, sucker punched by this. You get the long rest, but this will be -3 to insight.
Uh,
By the way, now after those that fail twice, instead of it just being outside of this, then the insight's back. It's an entire day where your insight's -3. This will progressively get
Oh,
worse.
Oh.
Okay, I thought it was the other way around. I thought we had -5 last time. I was like, oh, are we getting resistant to it? No, it's getting
No.
worse.
Yeah.
All right. He'll walk up to Stella and he's looking like 1,000-yard stare, dragging his feet.
Is everything okay with Doc? You don't look too well.
I just found out about I just put it together. Why we were here? Why were all mages? Why so many Fae are here?
Put what together exactly? It's kind of obvious why we're here, no? Been pretty blatant for the past 10 years.
I've been gone for 100, Stella. I'll tell you more about it. That later. He kind of looks over at like Lady Taryn and Lady Reve. I'll tell you more about the specifics later. But I've been gone for 100 years.
Ella looked just very shocked. Just 100 years. How's that even possible? Especially since you don't seem like, not to be rude, you don't seem like the race that could live that long.
I'm not typically. I'll tell you more about it later, but I've just put it together when we found out about Simon.
I'm sorry you have to figure out this way. It's been a very cruel world recently. Honestly, I'm still very confused about it myself.
When I left the world, I thought it was cruel, but I thought the world itself was cruel, not the people in it. This is fucking horrific. How do these people live with themselves?
When there is mass hysteria over magic dying, the first to, take advantages of that is usually the one that comes up on top. It's been a lot of propaganda going around, honestly. And, Stella kind of lowers her voice when she brings up the propaganda. They're spreading lies to keep people from casting magic. And even faith now seems to be illegal.
Faith? But
Yeah.
he's just like stumbling over his words. What the fuck is happening? His like hands are in his like rubbing his forehead, like his temples, just trying to get a understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, it was a lot. Typically, people of faith, if they said that the gods died, all intermediate and minor gods all died, and anyone left praying for them ended up getting sick, and not long after, just becoming bedridden and dying. And then anybody that's capable of magic, well, I don't know really how to explain it other than they seem to fear them, and they think it's best to either kill or imprison.
Wait, there's truth to the faith aspect. You get sick. How do people get sick? From praying.
I don't know. I wish I didn't have to believe it, but unfortunately, my own family has fallen victim to the faith sick. Even as they're grown weaker, they were very committed to their faith. I don't understand it, honestly.
I'm sorry to hear that. Commitment, really, that's it. That's what kept him going.
Yeah, I don't know about other people that stay committed to their faith, but my mother said Lord Nerelis was always there for us during death, so she always deemed it worthy to be there for him during his. But I don't understand it. Just watching them get weaker, being unable to walk, barely able to feed themselves. It's just I don't understand how it all started. How it happened. How could so many gods just die? It makes me scared to die.
That's... I wonder how... I mean, like I said, I've been around 100 years. Or I've been gone 100 years. Most people I know are probably dead. I hope they're doing okay in whatever afterlife they went to.
I don't really believe there's much of an afterlife, but if you don't mind me asking, you said you were gone for 100 years. What does that mean exactly?
You'll just hear this in your head. There's... Sorry, you just hear this in your head. I had no senses. I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell, I couldn't see, I couldn't hear, I couldn't touch. I was just existing. I was just a state of being.
How did you end up like that?
My aspirations got the best of me. I in some journey to bring someone back that I lost, I trapped myself in this limbo between life and death. My body was dead, I think, but my soul remained. And he kind of just like pats on his chest, but in a way that kind of like shows like the outline of the amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And he just says, in here, that's where my soul is. But like this body, it's not mine. That's why I thought I was arrested. I got in one and I stole it. I didn't know why we were where I was, what I was doing. I just was in a factory all of a sudden.
You
And
stole
I had this.
a body. That's something new.
I didn't mean to. No one had ever touched it before. Touched the item before. And those who did at least had strong enough will to resist me taking over. This is just some poor lad.
I'll say, well, that conversation is happening. Hansel and Telfrin. You make it back. After being directed there by the guards, of course. If you want to resist, resist. If you'd like to accept, accept.
Can I do an Arcana check to see what this is?
Yeah.
Since Hansel was exposed to it last time, try to see
What's
what
the-
benefits and what downsides it may bring.
What's the
Mhm.
save again? Was it con?
Charisma.
Oh, bitches.
You sense no arcana in this.
I need to
That
change
die-
these fuck ass dice. I know.
That die is
it's the
lopsided
die.
as shit. Do not use that die.
I meant even with your 8, you're able to tell that there's no arcana in this like pheromone.
What is it?
If you want to roll a medicine check, you can.
Does this is this some kind of like? It's not like a charm, is it?
No.
Not technically, no. It's
Okay.
if you want to learn
Fuck,
more,
it's a
you got
flat
a
10.
medicine.
All right, well,
Flat 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
bummer.
I
What do
can
I get? A long
medicine.
rest?
Wait, can
Ah,
Hansel
fuck.
medicine?
You can give it a shot. I would say you would know some herbal you know the word. DC 20 though.
Okay. Yeet.
Oh, so close.
I don't
Um,
remember dice.
With 2 checks, you get disadvantage if you want to resist it, as you've kind of spent time,
Okay, charisma?
whiffing it. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Sure. Disadvantage.
That is a
Motherfucker.
nat. That is a nat. Oh.
Could I make a point for advantage for my sake?
It's not a charm condition.
No, I'm asking because of like my familiarity with like high class.
Good
Ooh.
point. Yeah, I'll give you advantage this one
Oh.
time, but then next time it will be a lower DC instead of advantage.
Yeah, it's fair.
With the long rest, does Hansel get his
18.
spell back?
That's
What's this?
resisted.
Thank God.
Yes, you guys do get the benefit of a long rest. This is just another stage
I
of
don't.
something.
Okay.
Again,
I
Those
rolled.
those,
I was like,
choices
I get a long rest, and nope, it's gone.
this is.
I'm gonna.
If you want to learn more outside of a medicine check, you're welcome to investigate the patrons around, as they've been here more than once.
I'm gonna throw a performance check. See how well. Okay. Nothing is wrong with me, and none of you know.
Actually, hold on. I would like to do a performance check to see if Hansel hid that he just threw up in the hall. Hold on. Oh, bitches.
Oh.
That's 10.
10.
He looks ill.
He looks ill. But, yeah, you guys are welcome to join. Just please, everyone that failed to resist, please mark it down.
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay.
He's just
I'll put
gonna
it in
look
my-
over.
-3 on intimidation.
Insight.
Insight? Oh,
Mhm.
insight. Okay.
If you,
Alright.
just for everyone's sake, if you just click open the thing, go on customize, you can click the override mythic bonus and then just put -3. Just for people who don't know.
But Hansel
So-
and Telfrin.
Telvrin's just gonna look over.
Mhm.
Not even like physically look. He's just gonna kind of whisper like on the side of his mouth, like was a pretty fuck. What's the voice again? It's a soft British. That was a pretty nasty spew you had back there.
Yeah,
You
well,
feeling all
you're
right?
nearly spewing your words from your mouth like I was in the hallway.
No, I don't think you were spewing words, so to speak. But yeah, sure.
Mm.
How was your meeting with Lady Morgant?
Can I do a general overview of Telfrin right now?
You mean by
how
that?
is he looking from your meeting?
I'd
decide
rolled
how
a
much
17
Hansel
on
gives up.
performance. If you would like to contest that performance with a perception, go right ahead.
That's all you guys, yeah.
Yep. That'll be a 19.
Oh shit.
Where about would you say the brand is on my body? Is it like a small brand, or is it like
It's-
my full chest?
It's kind of like yeah, it's your full chest. It almost goes down to your like sternum stomach area, but it stops like kind of in the middle of your ribs. You're welcome to describe how it would look, otherwise I can. Not like the physical brand, but like
Just how
Hanzo
I'm
touches it.
Yes. So your perceptiveness would pick up on the fact that I have incredibly uneven breathing. Not something that many people would pick up on. My shoulders are hanging lower. Like physically, I just look like I've taken a beating. But you wouldn't notice unless you were like actually paying attention.
Seems like your meeting was a little rough on you.
You could say that. Yes. It was very how do I put this? She had some very sharp things to say to me. So,
Hmm. Well, it seems like she had given you a stern punishment, I suppose,
she
with
likes to prod.
her chat.
If to put it bluntly, she likes to prod.
I
Yes.
assume so. Yeah.
And you?
Homework.
Yes.
Lots of
Is that why you
homework.
threw up in the hallway? Not a fan of education, are you? Didn't strike me as that kind.
No. The reason I threw up in the hallway is because of my pent up rage.
Your pent-up rage made you. Well, that explains why you were so inept at hiding it, I suppose.
Some people sickened me.
If you'd spoken with Lady Rev, I imagine you would also have thrown up.
I don't know who that is.
I don't imagine you'd like to find. Shall
Clearly
we
not.
walk?
You first.
Yeah,
Hansel's
as you
looking around
guys-
the room at the nobles, by
Mhm.
the way.
Yeah.
Seeing how the perfume
roll
has.
perception or investigation. Well, different.
I will roll investigation. I will investigate this shit. That is a 25.
Very nice.
So because it's going to be relying on your passive here, you see this noble. There is like no light behind his eyes. He is walking around, right? And he is conversing with people. You saw him breaking off from a noble conversation, but the moment he pulls away from it, it is like a shell of a person. You hear him mumble something about a investment he's had on one of the fighters, but like he doesn't even, like, walking past you, you're used to people just kind of like not acknowledging you and you're invisible, but this is a different form. Like, it's only him, and you see that just through how he is holding himself. He doesn't really acknowledge anything else around him, even walls and other things.
Where does
So-
it seem like the incense or whatever it is coming from?
The incense, yeah. This will be another investigation or perception check.
Alrighty, I will do some investigating. Go, Hans the fuck. Well, that's a 14.
Investigation, not bad. You see, a lot of these fumes are actually heavier. They sit on the ground of the floor. They go about waist high, as it is a lot, but they are being produced from the ceiling.
Is there like a sprinkler system or something?
It's difficult to say, just because with how dense, like, I can't fit all the tokens, but it's pretty dense in here.
Hansel's just gonna try to weave his way through back to Telfrin, I suppose. Having like fallen behind a little bit, like he got distracted with his thoughts.
I will. Everyone gets a bit 10 minutes so far here, so I'm going to add in Simon. Simon, the moment you get in here, you see Lady Taryn just look straight at you.
I am
She-
also going to resist.
Okay, go ahead.
Charisma save? Nope, that's 11.
That is your first failure. So it is -5 on first.
I thought it was -3.
It's -3 because
On
most of these
first.
people have failed 2 times. This will be their second.
Oh, so for me it's -5.
Yes. Yep. For insight, because it
Just
is your
took away my
first time
entire-
failing. Yeah.
Took away my entire insight. Yep, cool.
Okay, so
I
I
could've
was
just voted
I
on
was
that.
right.
Mhm.
I was right about that. Okay.
Different forms of digression here.
Alright.
Yes.
As soon as Simon enters, he's gonna try to
I would say with
resist
your
it.
background, get an advantage, just because I don't think
Oh.
something like this should be able to take
14?
14. Unfortunately, it still fails. But yeah, as this kind of, you have that natural defense against it, but just with how like almost sticky and like heavy these flames are, not these flames, these fumes hit. It is.
I
a
also
bit
think it'd be
much.
different because he's probably used to trying to not breathe in like harmful fumes. These are
Mhm.
nice fumes, so he's probably
Yes.
not used to trying to resist these.
Mm-hmm. You see Lady Taryn raise a wine glass to you. Subtle invitation.
Yeah. he's
Telfrin,
going-
quick before you get over there. Telfrin, is there something you want to say to Lady Reve?
Taryn.
She's on the
Oh,
other side of the room.
Sorry, Taryn, my bad. Is there something you want to say to Lady Taryn?
Offering drinks, are we?
She looks at you and then looks back at Simon.
That's what.
Nope.
As I am walking towards Hurkov, I don't know if I would get anything passively.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if anyone in the room that's not part of the party has resisted these fumes.
I don't think anyone has.
No? Okay.
No. Yeah, no.
All right,
Like,
right.
you can't see it through the body language. Like, there's moments where the party's like struggling to breathe for a moment before coughing it out. But
Okay. So all the patrons are under the spell.
oh yeah, yep. Patrons too.
All right, cool. He will then make his way over. He'll.
Hansel see Simon enter.
I mean, yeah, I would assume.
He's just gonna put a hand on Ordok's shoulder. Well, actually, more like Ordok's elbow, to be honest, and just
Mm-hmm.
listen. Now is not the time. There are plenty of witnesses, and you will get beaten to death. Be patient. He has to go to sleep sometime.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, we're gonna let Matt have a bit of light here, though.
Simon will do a glance at the party, but nothing to really establish eye contact. More just like a notice kind of thing. Like he just glanced. As he will see Telfrin sitting there and kind of just stand there awkwardly between Telfrin and Lady Taryn.
Aaron will. Excuse me.
I'm gonna turn
kind of-
away but keep my ears like actively listening.
Taryn will kind of go, I've rented a booth. Make way.
Oh, fuck
As
me.
she kind of directs you here.
He'll enter. Is there like a curtain or something?
Yep, there's a curtain.
He'll
And-
ask if she would like it closed.
She nods, and she has just the body language of a cutthroat diplomat. You have interacted with figures like these quite frequently.
Okay.
And you know Lady Taryn to be a part of the highest reputable estate. Not the richest, but they have the highest reputation.
Reputation in what?
Arms,
Just-
weaponry.
Arms. Okay.
They have supplied Valenhold through all their expansions, and their armaments are no joke. They connect with the pale light and the ore that produces from kind of rainfall connected with the pale light to produce weapons that silence mage users.
Okay. He will close the curtain and just kind of just stand right here away from it and ask what she would like.
She is kind of looking at you, and you see a bit of humor go over her face for a moment. Not much. Just wanted to look over what our greatest ministries, faith, had to offer. I'm just confused. That is all.
May I ask why you're confused?
What are you doing here? This. And she rolls her eyes and takes a sip of kind of this deep red wine. This is a pit for the survivors of you. The individuals that got away from it or were injured and captured. This is a pit for them. Why are you here? It's a bit troublesome, I hope you know. Though the justifications are there, the paperwork is still mountains tall. To justify placing a traitor of Valenhold within the pit. You should thank Yavar. Another sarcastic tone.
Would you have preferred they have me killed instead of being here?
That or read in eyewitness reports, nothing critical or concrete, but you have a lasting effect that I'm sure would have great research.
Could I insight that? What she just said?
The great research part?
Yes. The lasting effect could have great research. Let's see. 17.
She doesn't know your condition. She doesn't.
Okay.
But she knows that there's something lingering. And the research part, you know how horrifying that is. That is like your skin getting grafted. Like you are a test subject for their weaponry to see what's effective. Test subject oftentimes, when that term is used, it is using the people that are captured, the mages that are captured, to test weaponry against their skin, their, magic in itself. It's not a pleasant thing to be mentioned.
Simon's going to... He knows what she's talking about, but he doesn't want to reveal that.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to say, at the moment, I am in talks with Sir Jarvan. So
Yes.
I don't believe it would be wise of me to try to engage with multiple nobles.
She smiles with her teeth a bit now, breaking from her very diplomatic, half smile I'm just another noble.
No, I did not mean it like that, ma'am. I just, generally speaking, wouldn't it be wise of me in the place I am in to try to make multiple deals or multiple contracts, however you would like to put it.
Put it however you'd like. See, my stakes are only in the surveillance of this area. Well, I was just curious. Nothing more. Though I do appreciate you being so quick to fulfill my request. My curiosity. That will go a long way. As long as it can.
Unfortunately, I seem to draw a lot of curiosity. That draws a lot of attention.
Oh yes. Are you ready for the camps? I heard there was a big fit.
Yes, Yavar was not pleased with whatever spell happened after the fight, and we seem to be dealing with whatever consequences those will be when we get back there.
What's your opinion on it? She's testing you.
My opinion on it is, forgive me, it's been a long day of unburied past.
I'm sure the perfume doesn't help.
No, not at all. I never really liked smells like this. My opinion on it is my whole life never really seen magic used that much. I assumed after the fight, magic would just stop being used, and it got used again. And honestly, I, in a way, understand why they have these ramifications for that spell that had happened. I understand that Yavar did not like the words that were spoken with it.
Roll a little insight.
14?
Is that with the -5?
That is with them. I said it
Okay.
modifier, yes.
It's awesome. The 14 looks like a 19 a little bit on that dice, so
Yeah, a little bit.
14's good enough. You see a bit of kind of impressedness wash over her. She's impressed. Just a little. Still just as practiced, I see. Very well.
Yes.
Well, please enjoy the conversations of wealth. And please converse with your compatriots. Seems you have been stationed with them.
Yes, for better or for worse, they are who I've been chosen to be with, so I will make the best out of it.
She just nods and looks out the window.
I assume you'd like me to leave now?
Yes.
Very well. Would you like the curtain open or closed?
Open is fine. We will converse again.
Understood. And he will leave very politely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I will give Ordok, Stella, Hansel, Telfrin, and Simon. I'll give you guys about like 5 to 10 minutes here, and then Lena will make her appearance.
It's a long ass bath.
Hansel
The reveler
watched
in it.
Simon
It's
walk
been
off.
days.
Yeah. Hansel
Fancy
watched
bubbles.
Simon walk off into a different room and then turned to Ordok and Stella and was like, I have a plan for him. So I call dibs. Alright?
How perceptive are you in this situation? Like, how aware are you of your surroundings?
What, me?
No, Hans.
Oh, my bad.
Hansel?
I'm listening.
Hansel's whispering to the party. He's not gonna say I called dibs in front of all these noble people.
Am I far enough away that I wouldn't be able to hear a whisper? Or do I need to roll?
Stealth versus perception.
My stealth. Yeet. Ugh, sucky roll. That's a 10.
You loud as hell, bro.
My passive is a 15.
Hansel's more a little
yeah,
But it is active.
agitated in his voice, so it's a little louder than expected for his whisper. He seems a little
Yeah, stay on that side.
Oh, there's the Ordok
vengeful.
token again.
Yeah. Hansel seems a little bit more like harming Simon would be a task he needs to get done.
Depending on how much attention you are paying, Telfrin will narrow his eyes in your direction at that comment.
Still kind of look a little questionable at Hanzo. It's just, I don't really know exactly what you have planned, but, you know, just make sure you don't cause any more trouble than we're already in, okay?
People like him is why I was alone for all my life.
Yeah. People like him is why my family was in fear, so I understand.
Fear
But-
is such a powerful thing. I hope he learns how to get used to it.
For someone so skittish, you're very homicidal.
Oh, Ordok's gonna look at Hanzo, kind of annoyed. Just like, just a, why didn't you fucking tell me look on his face.
I was going to ease you down into your discovery. You kind of started to lose your mind back there when it was all thrown at you. So you can see why I didn't tell you.
Yeah, but at least if I knew, hopefully it wouldn't have been somewhere where I could just get fucking beat. Oh, cracking headache.
Yeah, you all got beat pretty bad.
Speaking of, you don't look like you took a bit of damage. What are you fucking doing the whole fight? Just hiding?
I was standing there looking pretty.
Okay, good to know.
As you say that, Magic, I'm gonna leave this entirely up to you. How you describe it, you come back, how you're
Okay.
feeling, you're going in
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah. Okay.
Hansel's looking
Yeah.
away. Holy fuck.
Also,
Okay.
Lena, your clothes have been cleaned. Your hair was done by semi-professionals.
Oh, hell.
And all type of like, and this is like a deep clean. So like under your fingernails where like a lot of sand was, that is cleaned out as well. Your ears were cleaned, so you have less.
Oh
earwax in
my
there as well.
god.
I can feel my blood pressure rising.
You're digging her
Oh.
grave, brother.
This is what top money. This is just a tip of the iceberg of what the richest man in Finvik can get you.
Yeah.
Goodness. Okay. I would say that during the time that she was getting bathed and cleaned up, she kind of had a lot of just time to think to herself. And she was kind of initially like concerned about just kind of everything going down and rejoining the group as well. But as it went on, she just kind of figured that she'll deal with it and just kind of, who knows when this luxury will show itself again. So she accepted the cleaning. Just, yeah, decided to enjoy it. And as she enters the room, she's not gonna make the save. She's just gonna choose to fail the save for the perfumes in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll Of course, she looks very much clean. It's clear she's been well taken care of, and she honestly doesn't look as battered or even tired as she should, considering everything she went through and everything that's gone on today. And as she enters the room, she'll see the group over there, but she's just gonna walk past. She's not gonna acknowledge them really, and just move just down to the
Let me
corner.
catch a whiff. Let me catch a whiff as she's running by. I'm the only person with a good enough nose.
Perfume.
Cobb, I
Uh,
passed.
Oh, you passed. So roll.
Wait, can I try since I also get advantage?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
back up a
try.
little bit.
I could try.
I know I can't smell Lena, but would I be able to see her whiz by out of like the
It would be a
corner?
very
It's
difficult.
like a very
check.
thick crowd, right?
Oh, yeah, Lena. What do you? What do you know? What's the
What's
conditioner
the
smell
fucking?
like?
What's
You
the
know,
whiff?
Say,
like,
say that. Sorry.
What's
say
the
Well,
that
that's not my
conditioner
role.
Smell like?
What's the conditioner smell
Yeah,
like?
yeah, you know.
What am I
think
rolling for
it'd be
this?
like
Perception.
water lilies and dewdrops.
Oh,
Does it-
bro.
Can I see her with a 23 Cobb?
Hansel, if you failed, it's with disadvantage,
Fuck. Okay, I'll roll one more time.
and this is only
Motherfucker.
sight.
Yeah. Perception. Eat. That'll be a 17 instead.
Crowd's too thick.
Hmm.
18. With
Wait,
just
is-
how close proximity you were and not failing, you do kind of get all of this, both the look of it, but also the kind of that smell.
She's still walking. She's still walking. She's ignoring.
Yeah, and
you.
I'm gonna reach out and grab your arm.
Oh, she'll turn around and she'll say, "Oh,
She'll say
fancy
what?
seeing you here."
Fancy.
Oh, fancy. Funny you should say that.
I didn't ask for this. I'm not looking for a fight.
Well, Miss Prim and Proper, it seems you may not have asked for it, but you were given it anyways.
I would like
Take
to
what I
look
can
at-
get out here.
Well, given your interesting request at the camp the other night, I'd be surprised if you hadn't asked. What do you think the rest of the group will think?
They.
Is that why you walked
don't-
off?
I don't want to cause any more bad blood. Just gonna let things simmer over till we get back to camp.
There's already enough bad blood on the table. I suppose. Whatever am I going to do with you? Fuck. Fine. Go wherever it is you have to be.
I got nowhere to be. Just.
Storming off is going to make more of a scene than you realize.
Do you really think so?
Not to brag, but when it comes to people, I'm a bit of a, how you would say, expert. That's how people like me survived, while people like you, well, you know what you did.
I would say with that, Yavar will make his way. He's a bit more corrected. You'll hear kind of a double clap. All right. Please, those that did bets during the fight, please make your way to the banker. He will, of course, organize your finances. The wins today were quite swell, so do enjoy the bounty. As for any interactions with the pit fighters, please have that as a wrap. They are to be sent back to the camp. And before he is able to finish, Nevada comes storming through the room here. One moment. Yavar just like glues onto him and just follows him like a camera. Where is Miss Taryn? By the way, Miss Taryn is extremely disrespectful. I think that title, just whoever has interacted with a patron and has heard Miss Taryn, lady is like the number one thing to say here. Yavar blinks a few times, a bit surprised. Over there. And Nevada nods
Oh no.
and quickly
Or-
goes,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna correct him. Never mind. I was
Okay,
gonna say,
yeah.
I'm gonna correct him with
Ew.
the whole lady thing, but I'm not correcting a noble.
Simon,
lady
you
that way.
see Nevada go, "You're not busy, are you?" And close the curtain. The conversation is now a whisper.
I would like to try
Magic.
to lift it in.
You can roll perception.
17.
17. Please have
Magic,
mercy
you
on
gotta-
Lena.
You got a grimy ass handprint on your armor now.
Agent, shut the fuck up.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was something important. Okay.
You hear Nevada go, "Miss Taryn, if you may, I understand that you will be having Valenhold Knights within the camp today. Please, have them lend a bit of protection for Lena. I promised it under my name. You know how important my name echoes throughout these areas. You wouldn't want to upset your main benefactor, no?" Lady Taryn, you hear nothing. Very well. She has the protection of the Valenhold Knights. And the conversation continues about the more nuanced bits of that. But before you are able to fully listen in, Yavar claps again, and the nobles kind of flee out as
Is
bags
this around the
overhead.
time- Yeah, I was about to say Hansel's already like about like not standing close to Yavar, but he's already like ready with like his hands up. Like, all right, I'm ready to go to jail now.
Those all
No.
out. Yeah, he's just
Um,
stood there. These three just like in a line, just waiting. Just like, all right, you go.
Get over
All
with,
right.
man.
And with that, we are going to be making our way. I would say you all are put in a carriage. Y'all fucking smell that Lena has like bait.
No.
Like this.
Wait,
Oh.
what's the smell of her conditioner? Like, is there like a certain like fruit or
Yeah.
something that it smells
It
like?
was like it was water lily and summer's dew or something like.
I'm sorry, does it
Summer.
smell
Dude,
like
I
fucking
easily don't even
flowers
know what that
back
means.
This is gonna be like a family dinner gone wrong. I swear to God.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can
We got fucking
well,
shy with-
one for since this is my first time, does the insight go away when we leave? What? How? Because okay, cool.
Once you're
So my
to the camp,
plus
the
5 is
insight.
back.
Those that
Yeah.
failed twice, your insight stays for the entire 24 hours. So it will go into
Okay.
next day as well.
And the
Okay.
second question: can I do a history check on what Simon would know about the Valenhold Knights?
Hansel's set in the cart though. He just like takes over. Just, like,
You know, it's the basic kind of security force.
ooh.
Yeah.
That's about all you can pull from that.
Okay. Okay.
Hansel kind of looks around with bag on head, like, do I smell fucking flowers right now?
Lena stays
I tried to
quiet.
warn you. I tried to warn you.
No,
Not it. I didn't get a shower.
I'm not going to guess who this may be,
Yeah,
but I know some of you little shits didn't shower.
It was me.
Stella sniffs the air and just kind of follows it.
Alright.
Telfrey,
Yeah,
you use
you're welcome
flower
to roll a
shampoo?
perception if you want to like pinpoint it.
No one said it was shampoo.
Sure, I get advantage on it.
Mhm.
That's what it smell. And we're
Who
in like
knows?
close quarters.
You also have a
Yes.
bag over your head, so you don't know who's
Yeah,
sitting next to
no,
you.
this like you instantly just like almost like Stonewall pan to exactly where it is, and it's where you heard Lena.
Oh no.
I have a question, Kav. This might be a little crazy.
Uh-huh.
What like are these just like regular sacks they're putting over our head?
Yeah, they're pretty like thick. You can see light out of them, and you can get some smells, but it's difficult from there.
Just like a potato sack, right?
Yep, potato sack.
Could
Yeah.
I make
You
a
are also
perception-
cuffed and everything too. So
Yes.
Mhm.
Could I make a perception check to try to familiarize myself with the route, whether that be through smells
Roll
or
survival
however I
check.
can? Survival check.
Oh,
Okay.
Mm.
15?
Oh, so this is a
15.
long ride, isn't it?
Yes, this is a very long ride. This is about a 2 to 3 hour, depending on weather conditions, road conditions, as you are kind of traversing the sand. With a survival, you see that you're almost like curving around a circle. Like you are turning left a lot before you kind of reach what you see as to be, or what you kind of feel as to be a gate, and then you exit that. After that, you are able to depict that you really just go straight for a long time. You guys are switched from a traditional kind of like a wheel cargo to more of like a flat, almost sled like thing to traverse the sand. But that is another 1 to 2 hours. It is quite simple. You literally go you go east for some of it, and then you go south, and that's it. It's kind of like a one-way trip. Pretty simple. Anyone else that would want to roll survival, you can get more than that.
Not a,
Bucket
I
wine.
don't know if it's survival, but I do want to know roughly.
Nice.
Like, are we going out of the city? Can we hear like
Yes,
like
yes,
the
you go out of the
bustling
city.
disappear?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Like, how long are we out of the city for?
The 2 hours.
Okay,
2 hours. Out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Did Hansel hear a lock happen on the cart at all?
Yes. Yep.
Can
You heard a
he,
lock, and there's
like-
guards. But let me
Yeah,
answer
could he, like-
Nell's
oh, sorry.
roll real quick. Nell, with an 18, you get a bit more of this kind of like survival bit, and the wilderness you're used to is very almost poisoned. At least the image of it. You get kind of like this rotted feeling while going through the city, and even kind of, when you're sleeping in the wilderness, you have this kind of like trigger where it's like, oh, this sound hits, I'm awake. You get that feeling, that uneasiness throughout this entire ride within the city. Like you're on a very kind of life or death street. As for the other bits, it's the same. You go east for a while and then south. But Locke, questions?
Yeah. With Hansel's experience with locks, would he be able to tell how, I don't know, heavy duty this lock is by?
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
would say just kind of baseline. It's pretty damn good. It's
Mm.
able to, house all of you. That must be one hell of a sturdy lock, because if 5 bodies were to press against a traditional one, it would just snap off. They seem pretty confident in it.
Has Hansel ever dealt with a lock like that before?
You wouldn't know. You can't see
okay.
it. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm opening up the maps. As you kind of scan the area, there is almost a dozen more guards. Specifically Finvey. But more so, you see that everyone is extremely tense, as quickly you see the Valenhold colors watching over the camp as well. They are quick to direct you. You see the guards are equipped with new weaponry, a blunt-ended tool with kind of studs on it, more to cause a bit more harm without it being lethal. Ordok, you are quick to get a push by the end of it, as another guard over here yells at you, Hansel, "Quick, move, move!"
Hansel's walking, bro. I'm assuming
Yeah.
he passes freshly bathed Lena.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that.
Flower girl.
Okay.
You see the knight, Lena, as you kind of get close. You see him turn his helmet to you, and then pause, and then look back at the camp.
Lena.
Oh, yes.
I know we haven't talked much, but you saved my life today. We fought by each other's side twice now. I've gotta know the stuff that Simon did. You didn't do that kind of stuff, did you? I know
Oh.
you're from Valenhold.
She's shaking her head. I didn't the opposite. That I worked with my brother and we smuggled them out of the city.
Right.
We were doing
Well-
it for a long time.
Okay. A long time. So you've helped many people.
As many as I could. Before someone got greedy and sold me out.
Well, it's good to know that in high places there were still some good people. But I imagine you guys are few and far between.
You could say that. I don't know anyone else from Valenhold who really shared this kind of ideals.
Well, Hanzo's probably gonna be pissed at you.
Yeah, I'm
Smell
counting
like
on
flowers.
that.
But
I didn't. Yeah.
maybe just give him time, or let me talk to him if you need, or something. I don't know. Try and help. We need to all kind of be on each other's side. We all need to be on the same team.
I know. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. It just seems like I keep walking into it.
I mean, taking a bath, I don't blame you. I probably would have done the same. I fucking reek. But
Do you have a contract
This,
with anyone?
no one.
Well, I could, if you do really want to clean yourself up, I could see if Nevada's open for any more people.
I don't know if he could if he'd want to pay that much now. I've had a price hike today. I've gone from
Oh,
what was it? A 100 gold bundle deal to now
30,000.
30,000.
Lena's nodding. Those are play numbers to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty significant hike up there, but he's one of the wealthiest in Finvey. Might be surprised.
Well, I mean, if you can convince him that with some tools I'd be not just a better fighter, but I'd also be able to make better weapons for the people we fight with.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I mean, I don't particularly want to work with. He's not a sympathizer of Alanhold, is he?
Not that I know of. I don't know
Okay.
much about him except his wealth, and I feel like he's got some sort of ulterior motive, but it's hard to say right now.
Well, you'll hear a voice in your head when we're ready for you to come over. But I'd try and keep a distance for a while. I'll try and ease her up.
Well, I appreciate it.
Alright then. Now, I'm gonna head on down.
Right. I think Lena's probably just gonna sit on the edge.
Don't wiggle your freaking token into mine, bro. Don't fucking do that. It's perception, right?
Yep.
Okay. Guys, you know you can open your character sheet on the map?
Left
Yes.
hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, I didn't know that. I've just
I
been
didn't know
keeping.
that till like last month. Don't worry.
Like, where's perception? There it is. It's a 16.
You heard a good, I
Um,
would say 90% of that.
Okay.
On that same note, would I have me or Lena heard him, or like kind of caught him listening in? Because, like, do you want to roll for that, or just go off our passive?
It depends. Do
would
you want me
be
to
your
roll
passive.
performance to see if I can?
It would be passives.
I mean, there's not really anything for me to hide because I'm just standing there. So
Yeah, I would say honestly, there's a lot of people around. You can't really be too sure on who's listening in or not.
Okay. Alright, he's gonna, Orlok's gonna walk past and where the fuck did you guys go? Oh, there you go. He's gonna head down.
Okay. You guys are welcome. You'll see Hetty and Boogie kind of speaking to a few people here. You see Hetty and Boogie are constantly looking over their shoulders, and they look wildly confused.
Hansel is actually watching Hetty.
Hmm.
You know, he didn't really want to approach him as soon as he got into camp. That seems a little like, I know you type. But he is like
Yeah.
watching Hetty a lot.
Mhm. Do you know common sign language?
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
I do,
you'll-
Kyle.
Oh, you'll see Hetty kind of like do like a bit of sign language to you, and he's like nodding at you, like, "Do you get it? Do you get it?"
fucking shrug.
I
Hansel
also
won't
know
shake
common
his
sign
head no or
language.
shrug.
you know
he will
common?
just tilt his head.
Yeah, I do know common sign language.
Hetty goes, "What
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?"
She turns to Hansel and is just like, he's very confused about what's going on. And I guess she'll sign back. I'm not too sure. Something happened in the pit. And now they're not too happy.
Boogie kind of does the same thing you and Hansel are doing. You'll hear Boogie kind of go, "The fuck are they talking about?" Like he.
Hansel kind of just tilted his head at Hetty like a lab dog. Like, what the
Mhm.
fuck are you talking about? Then just looked at Lena.
I mean,
I
can
didn't mean to
Simon
put stuff.
see the sign language from where he's at?
I would say roll a perception just because there's bones in the way.
Well, my past perception see it at all is a 20.
Oh, it's a 20. I'd say you picked up on kind of like the general emotions of the conversation. Maybe not like the exact wording, but you'd know that Hetty is like confused as all fuck, and
Gotcha.
Stella's just trying to explain.
I just wanted to see if you could see him using sign language.
Yeah, I would say.
As he sees him do that, Simon will sign what is going on.
Is he even gonna see that? He's like kind of looking our way.
He's gonna roll a perception. Hetty has a decent perception.
I can roll a performance in order to help me, or if I can roll something to help.
Yeah,
him.
sure. He rolled a 19. He sees you.
Okay, all right.
Seeing you kind of start flaring that up, Hetty just is like, "What the he looks at Stella and looks at you, Simon, and he goes, "There's two of you?" Kind of jokingly. Meaning there's two of you that speak common sign language.
Yeah.
It comes in
regardless.
handy in the wild.
He will respond back, "I bet," and then you see him kind of laugh a little bit. He is more focused on your conversation with him, Stella, but Simon, he knows you're kind of there with him, so he's just kind of leaving his body language open.
Okay.
He'll kind of sign again. Okay, so what happened in the pit? We knew that you guys left. You were gone for a while. Is everything okay?
Oh, she'll sign back. Yavar said there was a spell that
You'll see
was
Hetty
spreading lies.
deep shock. Just fucking a spell. He says it like 3 times with his hands.
Yeah, she like spells
I'm
out
gonna-
the words. spell. Like,
Yeah.
The Stella.
And then
Like,
Simon will just add to that saying like the spell said the fights were rigged.
Spell had a voice. Hetty gets it. He doesn't know the exact spell, obviously, but he understands, and you can see it on his face that he can conceptualize a spell can do that.
mm-hmm.
You see him like literally pause for a good like 10 to 15 seconds. Why would anyone do that?
Stella shrugs her shoulders.
Yeah, Simon does the same.
Were you all in danger? Was this an emergency?
We don't know who did it. He'll sign.
You'll see Hetty rub his eyes. Stella, he signs.
No, not me. I don't really know the spell myself.
He nods. He's gonna roll an insight. He's just looking at body language, seeing if you're tense, just trying to pick up any other clue he can get on this. Do you hide this at all? And you, Simon. He's doing this to both people he's talking with.
Yeah, I'd say Simon's trying to hide it.
Okay, so I need you to roll a deception or a performance.
They're both
Oh,
plus
wow.
0, so
Yeah,
that's a lot.
mine's a -1.
He rolled a 20 for
yeah.
insight.
I'm gonna just
Both
fail
of
it.
you, both of you describe kind of what's, are your shoulders tense? What is carrying the weight right now?
I think Simon, for him, it would be he's tense, but on one side of his body he's fine, and I think on the other side he's more tense, and that side is towards the party. He's more tense in their direction, and he's a little uncomfortable being this close to them. Other than that, I think there's a little tenseness in his shoulders from his talk with specifically Lady Taryn.
Okay. Stella?
And Stella would be tense, and like she would. Did Telfrin basically admit to everyone that he casted the spell? I'm just trying to remember correctly.
He was going to.
But you didn't outright say it was you. You were just.
I asked a
questioning it.
question, and
Yeah, you asked a
then
question. All right.
and then it spiraled.
Okay, no, then that's fine. Then she still would be tense, but she's more tense about her situation with Lady Reve and Telfrin. So and kind of also discovering the little secret of Simon. So when he asks the question, she glances over in their direction, but not specifically at one of them. It's just
Hetty signs. I'm coming over. And you see him kind of put over a performance a little bit, like he's cold and just wants to, get where everyone else is. Boogie kind of does the same thing, a lot worse than Hetty, but regardless.
Simon will sign, "Do you need me over there?" Very unsure.
Hetty just goes, "Why not?"
Okay. He'll stand next to Boogie.
Hetty kind of gets in here. So, shit day. Y'all look half beat to death.
oh, Hansel looks perfectly fine. Not a scratch on him, to be honest.
Yeah, you guys, everybody got the long rest besides me. The only one looks beat to shit right now is me.
Well,
The bruises and everything are still there, but you guys feel
Yeah.
the rest of this.
yeah.
It's more of
yeah.
a rejuvenating feeling rather than a physical.
Hansel still
It's a
looks
mental
fine.
thing.
Hansel looks not hurt at all. Actually, he didn't get any damage in the fight, so he's just sitting there.
Boogie kind of looks at you, sads you, and points at you and gives you just a funny wink, trying to be a joke.
Sorry, what did Boogie say?
He said, "Besides you," and gave you a little kind of jokingly wink.
Hansel just smiled.
Eddie, so heard about magic within the pit.
Yeah, we went up against Jav and his lads.
Gift seekers.
Beating the gift seekers, yeah. They were
By the way,
beating the shite out of us, honestly. We were holding our own, but we managed to get him to convince him to just stop, and then all of a sudden everybody could hear it from everywhere. Just the fights are rigged. We don't actually. Presumption is it's one of us, but
Should magic
no
was
one actually
used?
came forward.
Does Hansel know what spell this may be?
Roll a investigation check.
Alrighty.
by the way,
You
Simon
keep name dropping
will-
the spell and acting like it's
If
difficult to
you
name it.
want me, if you want me to roll a stealth and then a perception, he's going to be like making sure no guards are getting too close and all that, but he wants to be low key about it.
Yeah, you can just roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 16.
Oh my god, bro.
And there's a lot of kind of dust picking up, but
We get
I
having
mean-
squishy dice.
the Finvey guards are extremely attentive, and you've already seen like Valenhold Knight begin to like separate people. It's a matter of time. You can get that it is limited. Hetty seeing this in the back.
Question about my roll
16?
on the
Yeah.
spell. Yeah.
I think you'd
Would
know it.
Hansel would know it?
Yeah, you'd know the general
Okay, I was about to
ruling of
say.
the rumor spell, and you can deduct it.
Yeah, because I was about to say Hansel does have that in his spell book.
Yeah.
I just
Mhm.
yeah.
The other question for us is, no one came forward earlier, but to the people in our group, was it any of you? I mean, it wasn't me. I don't know the spell.
I don't use magic. He'll like speak it.
I swear to God, if people start looking at Hansel,
I mean, Hetty.
Stella kinda buys
Yeah,
that.
we're
You're a
all
wizard.
kind of like scanning here. Yeah.
You're a wizard.
Listen, guys, no one's gonna put
Does
you on.
anybody know that I can cast spells? Like, has there been a time besides this that
I
I've
mean,
cast
Hansel
a
saw
spell?
you blip out of existence.
I mean, I'm gonna insight you in a minute.
But I'm Fey.
Like
So-
Stella understands that you can cast the magic, but like I don't know, she just wouldn't comprehend that you can cast
He
that.
also
spell.
grew a second pair of
particular.
arms.
Um,
Hansel considers that magic.
It is.
Yeah, no,
n-
Hetty picks up on this, and Boogie does as well because they both incited the group. Hetty kind of looks at you and go, "Something on your shoulders there, Telfrin. Why did you do it?"
if I'm honest, to get under his skin,
Divorce.
they're trying to break us.
Speaking of, he's almost broken.
So
Today
it's-
he took me. We got him fucking fuming, I tell you.
No,
I mean, it
no,
was-
no. You got
honestly,
him.
Hetty
I
gets
had
a
no part
little
with that.
animated at that, but you see him calm
know.
himself. Is that why?
But-
there's more
Yeah,
guards.
that's why there's the extra guards.
Ah.
We
Well,
it wasn't intentional, but
don't.
yeah, he
I
got
had no
fuming,
part to this.
and
No, it's
Shut the fuck up.
fine.
but
It's
But what happened, I got taken away for a talk to him. He wanted to reevaluate my cost and how much he was going to sell me for, and what exactly I could do because Valenhold filled in my shit wrong. But he was tired. He was using chairs to keep himself up.
No.
He was
Well-
trying to keep me intact. He was trying to fuck up my brain, and he just couldn't.
His eyes were
He's
bloodshot
serious.
too.
His eyes were bloodshot. His body was almost steaming with exhaustion.
As you say that, a Valenhold Knight kind of goes over to you. Step back. Go that way.
Which way is he pointing?
He's pointing to Stella and the Finvey citizens.
Yeah. Being Chris
Simon-
had to walk away.
seeing that Simon will sign to Hetty like
There
pretty
goes you.
pretty quickly and like in the cover of everyone, saying Yavar is not our only worry though.
Yeah, and with that, the knight
Yeah,
kind
I was
of.
about to say, as the
Mhm.
guards looking where Stella goes, can Hansel just like start slipping away behind Hetty and Boogie?
Yeah, you'll see Hetty kind of. He doesn't really stop moving at all, and Boogie goes, "Hey, you're top of the fucking market, aren't you? Sending you to the camps. You're real special." The knight kind of starts storming over, and Hetty is the one to not really sock Boogie, but he pushes him into one of the bones and he stumbles out. The knight, seeing you all kind of begin to circle around him, he looks to you all and says, "Separate."
Right up, right up. I'm gonna head over to
Mhm.
these two.
Hetty will try
I'll
and
kind of
find
like
you.
wave Telford over.
Yeah, Hetty's gonna try and find you, Simon. Where are you?
Oh,
There
he's
you are.
right behind him. Yes,
Yep.
yeah. He slipped out as soon as he
Boogie.
said like
Mhm.
that he's not our only concern. He walked right away out as he said that.
Boogie's looking for Lena,
Awesome.
as he knows
Oh.
that there's one other person here with the
Yeah.
group. He sees you as he kind of turns a corner and he flicks his hat.
She'll look away.
Hey, what the fuck? He kind of gets himself up here, and he sees the guards, and you can see he's kind of uncomfortable. He goes, "Something I do? Apologies if so."
She'll look back up to Boogie. It's been a night. I'm sorry.
You don't take this the wrong way, but you smell nice.
Yeah. Gotta take a bath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you took a bath.
I did. It was a pretty.
What's your name
extensive-
again?
Lena.
You got a last name on you?
No last name.
Right.
What's it to you?
Nothing. Sorry. Just a bit of a inquisitive folk, you know, just with the pits and all. Yeah.
Can I insight Boogie?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, bad.
Ooh, he barely beat you there. You see him clear his throat a little bit. That's all right. But bath. What? Who gave you that? Hell, me and Hetty, we haven't bathed in months.
I can tell.
Easy.
But
I won't take that as a shot, just so you know.
yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just say my patron had it drawn up for me.
Who'd you end up signing with? There's a lot of good choices. You see his eyes kind of roll an insight.
Oh, okay. Insight. Oof.
Oof. I would say it's -3, not +3. But
Oh, I didn't change anything. I just.
oh, okay, that's the base. Okay, so
Yeah.
You see that his tone doesn't match his face.
Hmm.
You
How
know,
so?
With the insight you got, that's what you get.
Okay. I mean, like, how's his face and how's his voice? Like, how did they not match?
His voice is more friendly than his face.
Okay.
More
I see.
inviting.
Okay.
You know, I had a few contracts. None of them seemed well. Lady Reve seemed a bit of a woof. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah. Is Nevada?
Oh. There's like a pause. I see.
He's got money, which is where I get this whole get up for him.
Oh well, I definitely hide from the rest of the camp. Listen, I got a clear head on me, but Others may not think that. Say, what's your whole view on Nevada? You see him as a strong leader?
Ooh.
You can be honest with me, as I'm, I'm as straight as they come. And I ain't good at hiding what I'm feeling. So
Well, to begin, I'd say he's nervous all the time. I don't understand why he's nervous.
bit of
He
a. Go ahead. Sorry.
a loose cannon, I'd say.
I
I
agree.
don't know where
Like a
his head's
headless
at.
chicken. Yeah.
Pretty much headless chicken. Except, he was kind of. I don't know what he's thinking. He's got.
I see.
Yeah.
Listen, Boogie Voyer, as he puts it, he puts his hand out, but he also takes off his hat. You see a very greasy, kind of like curly hair. It's beginning to like almost harden at some parts, just with all the dirt and everything.
Lena will stand up and kind of brush off her pants a little bit and take his hand and give him a handshake.
Oh yeah. I've been in Finby for most, all my life, but we've known the Nevada family for a while now, and I ain't a big fan of them, but I ain't gonna hold that against you. Pits and all, but
Why don't you like him?
he smiles at you and he goes, "Well, when you're struggling to get a meal in your stomach while they're living in lavish, it's a bit easy to build a bit of resentment, no?"
She hears that and then kind of thinks back to her life and how she never really struggled to get anything. And she'll nod as if she understands, but she doesn't have any idea.
It's all in the past now. They at least feed us once here. It's a painful joke for him. You see him kind of force a laugh.
How long you been here?
Oh, 3 months, 2 months, around there.
Do you ever go to the pits?
All the time.
How are you alive then?
Because I'm good at what I do.
Might need some pointers.
Well, my weaponry might be a bit different than yours. I'm a bit unconventional. As he kind of does like finger guns. He uses a revolver. You know this to be a very rare form of weaponry. Either it is stolen from very kind of rich cargo, or it's mostly used as like a look, I can buy a revolver from nobility. So oftentimes it is not used, and if it is, it's mostly in gangs that really got lucky.
Well, that's awfully impressive. I knew some people with ability to get stuff like that, but no one really used them.
Ooh, you need to roll a deception check or a performance check, because Boogie goes, "Really? I thought this was a rare thing."
17.
He got a 17 as well. Roll a d20.
No. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, he got an 8.
Oh, thank goodness.
What you mean by part of a gang?
Oh no, not part of a gang. Just
You might have just shot yourself in the foot with that.
I know.
How
I mean,
else?
I've been around. I've seen a lot of things.
Right. Well, get some rest. And that cheerful tone Boogie was holding now was very spoiled at the end of your conversation. As he tips his hat and goes down here.
No.
Hetty will approach you, Simon.
He'll see Simon just like checking the spot, see if it's a good spot to rest in for the night.
Hetty kind of seeing you inspect the area. They're not gonna let us rest long, but a good sitting spot for now.
Rest is rest, especially in our line of work.
I suppose. He kind of sits down next. So, what the? I need a bit more on all this. I'm not. Okay, I am mad at whatever the fuck you guys did. They poured in fucking Valenhold here. This isn't a joke. It's just. I hope you can understand. It feels fucked up to have to re-see shit like this.
From what I understand, Lady Taryn was the one who supplied these people, Valenhold guards.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. You see her ass all over the gathering hall. He puts in quotations.
Yeah, I listened into a little conversation between her and Nevada.
Yeah, got some heavy ass balls for that. I wouldn't do that.
Times like this, where we have Valenhold guards here now, we might need to be a little desperate.
What's your whole experience with it?
With what exactly?
Valinol. We all got a story, right? I could share mine first, just out of courtesy.
Go ahead.
My favorite bit was when, early into the Sundering, these fuckheads started a transportation line where we have almost no water here. And they brought in their cargo. It was wholesome at first, you know, letting the poor drink. First bits of water we're not fighting over. And all of a sudden it becomes an enterprise. They have a whole fucking monopoly on water, of all things.
Of what I know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah. You also know the plan of it to become an enterprise. A imperialistic force that was meticulously planned to make Finvi reliant on Valenhold trade.
Okay. So they stole your water and basically turned it into an empire.
Bit. We had little water to begin. Valenhold, and you see Hetty kind of blink and stutter. What the fuck? He kind of looks to a group of people. He seems a bit alarmed and then looks at you, a bit angry.
What group of people is he looking at?
Sorry, sorry. Something just.
Could I do a check to see what group of people he was talking about right there? Like what group of people he was looking at?
He was looking at like everyone by the dragon.
Can I do a check to see what would have made him act like that?
Yeah. Insight or investigation, both with disadvantage, as this is coming out of nowhere.
Oh, 19.
It's almost like someone interrupted your conversation. It's like that he made a body expression of like someone that rushes into the conversation when they weren't invited. Sorry. You see Hetty has a bit more of a scowl on his face now and is a bit more... He inspects you a bit more now.
May I ask about that, Eddie?
Oh, just some noise I wasn't ready for. You know, been in the pits for a while. It's just You get a bit jumpy.
I'm insight checking that.
Um.
I'm inciting that. 18.
Okay, 18. You rolled a 19.
Oh, just
Crazy.
there.
You see Hetty gets tripped up on his words a bit, trying to figure out exactly how to word it. But most of what he's saying just maybe that of, lingering distraction he had. It's hard to tell. But sorry. Yeah, we had little water to begin with, and they brought their own. As being by the mountains, they have plenty of natural springs. we had no choice but to accept it. So, but yeah.
Hetty, what I'm going to tell you. I mean, I don't know how far it's spread by now. I don't know if it's spread at all, but if there's anyone I want to get ahead of it with, I think you're one of the people I want to get ahead of it with. Jarvan has revealed, not Jarvan, Yavar has revealed something to the others, Ordok, Stella, Telfrin, Lena, and Hansel about my past.
What? You a bit of a murderer. He's inciting you.
I'm not going to fight it.
Wow. Huh.
Can I sense him trying to incite me?
Oh yeah, no, that interruption was very pointed.
You ask me
Who'd you
what
kill?
you ask me what my experiences with Valenhold is.
Yeah. Eddie is breathing pretty heavily here. You see him kind of tense in the shoulders and jaw.
I was one of them. I was one of them.
What do you get? What part? Just no. What do you get out of this? I know you Valenhold fucks. As he stands up. What do you get out of this?
I feel like it'd be better of it coming from me than it coming from someone in my party.
What?
I'm not expecting anything out of this, Eddie. Ever since the news came out and I saw how they looked at me, I feel death creeping on my doorstep.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Maybe you're right.
No, I'm fucking right. Hetty is waiting, but his breath is quick. Choose your next words very carefully.
I just want you to know that I can be useful to you, to Boogie, and to the people here. And I know how they operate. I know how they work. I know I can help look for plans. We may you may not see what they're doing. I can look at what they're doing and probably figure it out in minutes.
Eddie, there is a wash of confusion going over his face. You hear him laugh. You see him thinking. Shut the fuck up. What? You as Telfrin, you get over. You see Hetty is tunnel visioned, And as he walks closer to Simon, he looks at you and goes, Hey, everything all right? Hetty is now back to whatever his preset, in a way, was.
I was going to ask you the same question.
Oh, I'm all right. Why don't you go back over there? Just real quick. I'll be right over. Sorry. Didn't mean for that to be all stuff.
I don't think I'm going to do that.
What was your name again? Sorry.
My name. The person
Yes.
that shares the same lineage as you. Yet you would forget me so quickly.
Sorry. I'm Telfrin, right? My head's a bit mixed up.
I can see that. Maybe you should be the one to step away for a moment.
He looks at you, Simon, dead in the eye. Yeah, I think you're right.
Go take a breather.
Yeah.
The last thing we need is another corpse in this yard.
He nods to you, and you can see that his lips are dry. That he's kind of like... You see him swallowing a lot as adrenaline is dumping now as he walks. You see him hang... I would say he kind of goes up to more of his people. You can perception Hetty. With him being so close, I'd say DC 12.
Oh, sweet.
That one.
My God.
Sand kicks up into your eyes. You start blinking.
Hetty
I-
storms
He
off. and
kicks
sand in
sand
Hansel's
into your
face.
fucking eyes.
No, he doesn't. No,
I-
he doesn't.
I would like to insight Hetty as he leaves, and what I'm trying to figure out is how he is. Did I leave him? What emotion did I leave him with the most? Is it anger, confusion, fear? That's what I'm
Mhm.
looking for.
Ancient.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn it! 9.
It is overwhelming just trying to depict what he's feeling. So just with that overwhelming attempt, you can imagine the turmoil he is brewing in right now.
Guys, I'm shaking right now. I just want to put this out. Like, my body's shaking.
Bro, Hansel's trying to wipe fucking sand out of his eyes.
Telfrin and Simon, you have the last bit here, and then we will end the session.
Telfrin is just going to extend a hand and place it on Simon's back. The next few seconds, I will leave to you. Whatever you want to do with that touch on the shoulder is completely your decision. I will tell you that should you perception check anything at all, you're just going to see comfort.
I would like to insight it just because I think Simon would. That is a 11.
I would say that's high. There is, you can see that there is frustration and in Telfrin's core. This is the matter of what you did is not something that sits very easily. But
I think
despite that, there is still a factor of comfort as well as, because I'm not going to roll a performance check for this just because of the high emotion. He sees that you are useful. And that is all I'm going to give you.
I think Simon would, not in a I guess abrupt or violent way, kind of just shrug Alfred's hand off of his shoulder and just say to him, leave me. You wouldn't want the others to see. They would question you. Just go.
Well, if I cared what the others thought, then I wouldn't be over here in the first place.
I mean, Hansel's been trying to watch this interaction, but his eyes kind of sting right now.
Do I see Hansel trying very hard to like read this entire
I
interaction.
would
They've
say with
tried
a
like
nat
3
one,
times.
yeah, with a nat one, yeah.
He's been sitting there the entire time. He's kind of hard to miss with this bright red fucking hair.
Yeah.
Um,
Telfrin will just not Telfrin. Simon will just look towards Telfrin, look towards Hansel, and like the rest, and he'll say to Telfrin, I know I'm asking for a lot, but if you could just help me prove to them that I could be at least useful. That is all I ask. I ask for nothing else. If you could just help me with that, I can see what I can do to help our situation.
the weight of your sins is heavy. That is the one thing we cannot deny. But I do have a way with words. So I will do what I can to ensure that your head stays on your shoulders.
And we will end it there. Holy fuck.
Shit.
Who's snitching? We're here.
Who?
Telfrin and Simon.
I don't remember
continue
who
your
spoke last.
conversations. It was Telfrin and Simon.
I
Oh,
believe
right,
we
he had
left
asked me
us
to-
off- Yeah, all he said was like, if you could just help me convince them I can be useful. And that's where we left off.
I'm just gonna kind of glance over at Hansel from a distance, seeing the very,
Bleeding.
very obvious struggle that you are going through. Just gonna slowly walk, and just kind of like hold my hand out behind my back to let Simon know, like, hey, just give me a second, because my understanding is that Hansel very much has some form of blood feud that they wish.
Yeah, I'd say as Hansel kind of blinks the sand out of his eyes, he sees your shoes and he just like slowly looks up.
Well,
Hello, Telfrin.
seems hi. You know, they say curiosity killed the cat.
But satisfaction brought it back. Yes.
Right. Well, your eyes do seem to be in quite a bit of pain. At least you do. First it was vomit, now it's this.
Hey, you're
Doing
just
all right.
catching me on a bad day.
You seem to be having quite a few of those. I mean, realistically, we all do in recent days, but look. I heard what you said earlier. I know that Simon has done wrong. Believe me. I understand the feelings you have, the hatred that you may be holding in your. But he's here with us. Which means that at some point, regardless of the sins that he's committed, he turned away. Meaning there is some form or facet, that's not the fucking word I'm looking for, fashion of remorse in his heart.
What is he giving you to say this to me?
Nothing. None of us have anything. What could he possibly give me that I don't already have?
I don't know what you have.
And neither I you. But the last thing we need is another dead person in this camp. I believe, my pointy ears as I was listening into a conversation I heard earlier. Our friend Ordog said something of, we need to make sure that we are all on the same side.
I will never be on the same side as him.
I'm not asking you to be on the same side as him. I'm just asking that you do not kill him.
For how long?
Every
Because he will die.
I would prefer it not be by your hand.
Why?
At
My
least,
hands are
at
bloody
least,
enough.
and so are mine. Well, maybe not as bloody as yours. But, just...
Simon's going.
Do you trust me? Go ahead, you can interject wherever you see.
He's going to join in as soon as he hears Hansel say for how long. And he will say, he'll be in between them. He will look to Hansel and just say, as long as it takes for us to get out.
Hansel was going to answer how much he trusted you, but stops when Simon comes up.
Is there any form of, like, I would be able to see in, like, your eyes how much you trust me?
It's a bit difficult. He's still
Um,
deciding, to be honest. A little bit hesitant, especially with what you just told him.
Yeah.
Things were.
All that I... Floor's
You
yours.
go ahead. Nope, you go ahead. Okay.
You got it.
Things were said and secrets revealed. And I don't even know how to deal with this myself. But let me just I was telling Telfrin I can be useful. I know how these people think. I'm in talks with Jarvan. I'm hoping I can get us some extra time. If you're not going to see me as a person you can trust, just see me as a tool you can use in this fight.
I will never trust you. You can be a tool. That's fine. But do you understand that when we get out of here, when there's nobody around, like these guards to protect you, you will die. I'll be sure of that. Because you've taken a lot. You've hurt a lot. And I hope you know that by the time that happens, you will know fear, like how I know it.
I could never know fear like you know it.
You'll learn. And for my first decision to use you as a tool, you'll stop talking to me. Because I don't want to hear your voice anymore. You are not a person to me.
Simon will nod his head and
I'll do as you ask, Telfrin.
sit over here.
But just understand, if he gets in my way, or tries to deceive us, or even hints at betraying us, I will end it quickly.
A man with nothing to lose and everything to gain is a better ally than a man with everything to lose. And Simon has nothing. Same as you, same as me.
I've always had nothing.
I've never needed anything. But when I did have something, it was taken by people like him. And I still find it in my heart to trust him. We may not be the same. But I simply ask that you trust me, if anything.
I don't know if I can, to be honest, but we'll find out. I mean, you have your pros and cons. I'm still weighing my decision with you. First,
And you have
you punch
yours.
Stella in the jaw and knock her off
Didn't-
the bridge.
Didn't hit her in the jaw.
And
Just
then
knocked
you
her over.
ask to spare him for a little while.
Would you rather I place my hands around Stella's throat and choke her out and kill her, as Lady Rev had asked me to? You think I want the blood of somebody that I trust on my hands? I did everything that I could to protect her, and look at what it got me. And he's just going to brandish the scar on his chest. I give things to protect you all. Don't say you don't trust me.
I understand that you give things to protect people, Telfrin. But don't act like I owe you anything because I didn't ask for it.
I don't think you owe me anything. But I'm just letting you know, you are frail. Don't think I haven't noted. Not that I would take any advantage of that, but I'm letting you know. Should you need someone to protect you, I am here. I will turn my attention elsewhere.
I will say, as you turn, Hansel has a look of confusion and slight recognition of somebody wanting to care for him, but it's just brushed aside as he just gets up and walks off. Actually, he'll do a wide loop around, to be honest. Yeah, shimmy up here in a hole.
Okay. Anyone's welcome to take a scene here. Hetty's processing some shit, so.
I think. I know Ordok probably would head over to Hansel, try and see what happened. I don't know if Stella would come. Would you want to come, Stella? Or
No, I will go over to Telfrin.
okay.
Actually, I'm not. But I will do something else when you're done.
Hansel, what happened? He's breathing, so he must have said something fucking fabulous.
It has come to my attention that he is to be used as a tool for right now until said otherwise. Hansel's whispering this because he pretty sure he notices that there's a guard right here when he was walking this direction.
Well, I don't want to wait till Stella's here, or we head over to Stella or something, but I'd like you both to fill me in on what exactly I missed.
I don't know much. I was only 9 when the sundering happened. I was just a kid. I still am, if you kind of think about it.
Yeah. I never could never imagine going through that. But you seem to be able to hold your own.
Yeah, my own. And then I get thrown in here where I have to work with people, keep people alive, spare people who don't deserve mercy.
No. But now you got someone to have your back, eh? Actually, a couple of people.
It's easier for people to stab you in the back when you know that they have it.
True. But outside of just trust, we need each other. Like, I need to figure out what happened to this, and you have some kind of magic studies, I believe you were on about. You've got to have some need some kind of help. You were studying for long enough. You said whatever magic it is you were studying. I also
About-
think I know about
I
it.
may not be strong or fast or performative like some people, but I do have knowledge and at least a decent head on my shoulders.
But do you have the right knowledge?
Well, I didn't spend all that time gaining illegal knowledge for just the looks.
When you learn like this, it I had something kind of similar happen. I learned just by trial and error when I was young. Wasn't till I actually ended up working with someone else that who had studied properly and went to school properly that you realize that there's almost always big gaps in your knowledge. And even more smaller ones.
Well, I know that you can't know everything. If you
Even
know
in something
everything,
you've
then what's the point of learning?
No, I mean in something that you know specifically, that you've studied, that you spent ages on. You always push something too far and whoosh, you're in a magic amulet for 100 fucking years.
Mm. Or you're too careful, and then somebody gets in your house, beats the shit out of you, and catches it on fire.
Yeah. Look, I don't claim to be perfect, but we have such different experiences, and I imagine our actual base knowledge is. I mean, I don't imagine
You
the
said you were
systems are
from
the exact same.
that long ago. I don't remember the number, but you were
100
from.
years.
Mm-hmm. Um, Kav, what does Hansel know about magic from 100 years ago? From just basic, readable knowledge.
It
Has it
was
changed in any
it
way?
was volatile and often used. Um, Una stood above like the main like catalyst for change, but before Una, magic was often used just for war.
Well, The arcana that you know for destruction has found other uses, other ways of adapting into the times. I could go on about how the weave adapts throughout the eras and that, but that would take us all night, to be honest. What I'm saying is you're old. Things that you know are different now. And things that I have been taught, I don't know everything of, so you will have gaps.
So we agree then? We both have gaps. We both kind of need each other
Well,
to at
you
least
have
help fill in
gaps.
some gaps. And you don't?
My gap is more of a I'm heading down the road and haven't reached my destination yet. Yours is you were heading down a road, got knocked unconscious, and taken off course.
No, I'd say mine's more. I'm on a road and I've reached the destination, but I've been here so long that the way back has been filled with potholes. And
Guess we'll have to
what
meet
was.
halfway down the road.
Guess so.
I'll teach you what I know, I suppose. I don't got nothing better to do besides play with the sand and watch a pig. A really tasty looking pig, but he's a friend, I suppose. Yes, he's a friend, actually. Very useful.
Yeah, he knocked some bloke on his ass in the fight today. Did a good job.
I feel like Stella would. I feel like Stella's scarier though. You know, like she's been hanging around that thing, and he. I don't know what she did to the poor thing, but he listens to her.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah, she's done a good job at keeping him healthy. Used to raise boar
the
on my when I grew up. Where I grew up.
mm, seems like you
But
and Stella are the more appreciable party members in my standing right now.
I mean, at the very least,
Elena, she's getting on my nerves.
she could be useful.
Mm,
Getting in
Telfrin,
the
I have my
getting in
opinions,
the
but I won't say anything.
yeah, I've got some as well. I think it might just be a batch of bad decision making.
But Telfrin or Elena?
Both. I mean, I'm not really one to talk.
I mean, the statistics of Lena making a mistake are way higher than Telfrin.
True.
I mean, if you look at the percentage chance, Lena's probably going to make another mistake within the next 12 hours.
Audek's gonna look up at the
Telfrin, if he
moon.
keeps his game, in air quotes, up, he should be able to do something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Why are you looking at this guy?
Oh, it was just you said you reckon she got 12 hours? By how
Hold
far
on,
that
I'm
moved
giving her too
around,
much credit. I'd say
I give
5.
it 7. Yeah,
I
5 to
say
7.
5.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. We will
hand it to anyone else that wants to. Stella or Lena, if you want to talk about some things, move, talk to people, your choice.
Yeah, Stella would walk up to Telfrin and, very quietly just, I think we should have a talk, Telfrin. Seems, but let's go somewhere a little bit more private. And she kind of just like walks off more to.
Chris
Did he-
following you?
No, Chris stays. I left Chris.
Okay, Chris stays.
Yeah, he's chilling. He a little tired. He's just chilling in the corner.
Mean mugging the fucking Valenholt sword.
Yes. So, about what happened today in the pit. With you shoving me off the edge.
Rev wants you dead.
I'm not surprised by that. You didn't seem too happy with my denial.
She wants me to stain my hands with your blood. I tried to work around it, and now I'm scarred.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? Because we could have worked together to make it more believable. I would have even let you hit me.
She would have known.
Well, we would have never known, And I think it's more safer to let people help than
Lena
try to do
knew.
it all on your own. Right, and
I-
how much of a help was she in the end?
Well, to be honest, that question feels a little bit derogatory, but she can heal. So I told her to keep her eyes on.
Right, but that's more of not explaining how you were still supposed to convince her at all, What makes it more believable if it's real, It's just next time if you want to plan something, I think we should do it together.
There's no more planning. Rev has plans that she's yet to tell me. There are things in motion that are beyond my control.
I get that, Telfrin, but I'm just saying, in the future, if you ever get another order like that, or if she tells you to directly kill me, don't. I can defend myself a little bit. You don't have to put all the weight of protecting me. I may be a young elf, but I'm a capable elf. What was that for?
He's just gonna kind of in a bid for understanding, he's just going to kind of like reach out and try and pull you into a hug. And in doing so, what he's going to say is he's going to whisper into your ears, "You need to be prepared for the next fight." Lady Rev has taken the burden from me, but she's handed it to her gift keepers. They're going to try and kill you. And I am to keep my hands away.
I appreciate the heads up, Telfrin. This is, I say, a good step in the right direction at least. Heads up is better than nothing.
Well, at least you can swim.
Yeah.
Just bite me in the fucking ass.
I try my best. And if her idea is try to get me into the water, well, it's gonna be a little hard when I don't leave the edge. So I guess I'll just need to be better prepared to be an immovable force.
The only thing I can do is one. Because in this next fight, I will be of no help.
Once again,
There's
Telfrin, I
nothing I can
appreciate
do.
it. I appreciate it, Telfrin, really. Knowing that you care so much for my safety, even though we just met, it's comforting, but I don't
This
want
is
you
what
to
is
burden yourself too much.
this is what Estelle and Harold. But they're long gone.
What'd you say?
I said, but they are long gone.
It's all right. But truly, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the help that you've been trying to give me. I just want to be able to do anything to help you take the burden off, you know. You have enough of your burdens in this pit. I shouldn't be adding to it.
Huh? You are not a burden to me. At least not anymore.
You took a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do try my best. I haven't really been performing too well in the pit, but I'm definitely trying to show that I'll do whatever to survive.
You're doing whatever you can. But there is another topic that I want to discuss with you.
Oh.
Simon.
Oh. What about Simon?
He cannot be allowed to die.
I wasn't the one planning on killing him, so you don't have to worry about
Well,
that.
I know that you heard of Hansel.
You're right.
From across the room, I heard. My pointy ears are very useful for a lot, as I imagine you would know, because you have the same ones.
And I honestly, I can't say that they have not been useful, so yeah.
Yes.
I'm being honest with you, Telfrin. I'm not really gonna go out on a limb to try to protect Simon from Hansel. Granted, I don't entirely agree with his methods of dealing with his problems, but he has his own reasons for feeling that way.
He made a choice just as everybody else did.
That's true.
And the choice that he made was to turn away. He walked on Valenhold.
I also understand that, but it's also kind of hard to not think about all of the people that he harmed, that he killed, that he displaced. People like Hansel. People like
we
us.
all have blood on our hands.
I like to be grateful that I don't have that kind of blood on my hands. Not yet, anyway.
I will someday.
Look, I understand that you're trying to be a mitigator for the group and Simon, but I don't think I could ever get past my feelings with him unless I talk to him directly myself. I appreciate it that you're trying to check in, but...
Then do that. And do me a favor and keep the boar out of it. Yeah?
Keep the boar out of it. You guys must remember that Chris is not domesticated. He doesn't listen to me. He listens to me because he wants to, not because I tame him.
Right. But he listens to you.
Right. But just know that if he ever makes
just
a decision,
keep him on.
It's not bad. Look.
Just keep
I
Simon
get
on
what
2
you
feet.
mean. I get
just
what you
keep him
mean.
on 2 feet. Yes.
I will not. I will tell you that I will not. Not in this very moment. I can't promise you that. But I will promise that I will try to resolve our issues. But for now, I can't make you any promises about keeping him on 2 feet. At least from other people. I, myself, won't physically harm him, but I'm not gonna physically stop others if they have their own opinions with him. That's something they need to deal with on their own.
I fear that Simon
That's
won't be
something.
able to.
I think that's something that he needs to learn to.
Well, if it's going to cost him his life.
He can't expect
That's-
others to forgive him if he can't forgive himself. So I think that's something that he should really start with as well.
He's not taking the easy way. He knows what he did.
And that doesn't really erase what he did. I
He
get it.
handed his head to Hetty on a silver platter. The only reason he's not dead right now is because I stepped in.
That's very noble of you, Telfrin. But that won't change everyone's mind so easily. But don't worry, like I said, I won't be the one to harm him, but right now, until I can have my own conversations with Simon, he's on his own.
Oh, he's right there if you want to. Just letting you know. He's probably listening right now. I mean, not exactly being incredibly quiet. So.
I get that. I get that. I saw him. I see him. But most of my problems were more involved with you at the moment. My more pressing problems, my more important problems.
Well, it's good to know that that's been resolved.
Yes. But like I said, try not to
Stay
take too
vigilant.
many. I will, and try not to take too many of other people's burdens onto yourself, Telfrin. That will get you killed in the long run.
Well, it takes me back to them. Wouldn't be so bad.
Unfortunately, I didn't really grow up around many other elves other than my family, so I don't really understand the camaraderie around other elves. I don't understand
I never had much come
at
up.
home.
Spent a lot of my time traveling the realms, so I'm not from this plane of existence.
You know, there was something that seemed a little different about you.
Was it the fact that I can disappear? Was that it?
Maybe more of the freakish arms that grow from you.
The freakishly big arms that sprout from my shoulders.
Yeah. They don't really seem
That-
like they're there, but they're there, you know?
That was a part of my monastic.
All right.
Only to be used when absolutely necessary. Pop, the floor is yours.
Yes.
Lena,
Yeah.
anything you want to do?
I think for a while, Lena would just be sitting there on the ledge, just kind of watching. She's kind of waiting for Ordok's signal, the coast is clear kind of thing. That
Yeah.
means but it's taking a long time, and she's getting impatient, and she sees Hansel disappear around the corner over there, and then she sees Ordok follow, and she figures, well, it's no time as present, so she's gonna get up, dust herself off again, and start walking this way.
As you pass the Valenhold Night Guard, you fucking traitor.
Ooh, she really wants to say something, and she does look at him, but she bites her tongue and keeps walking. She's learning, guys. And-
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Holy fuck!
The tension with just that single comment is, woo, man.
We see this. Me and Nine see
No.
this. Me and
No, you
oh.
are behind like a stone wall.
I think we're too busy because me and Ansley have agreed Hansel and Ordok are playing tic-tac-toe in the sand right now.
Wait, you
It's
guys
too easy
agreed
to game
upon
and
this,
it's
and then you
boring.
fucking asked me that question? Mind Ray
No.
is coming to explode you.
I didn't know Ansley was gonna ask that question. Hansel's too
You have a
distracted
worm in
playing
your brain.
tic-tac-toe.
Exactly the thing I did. Okay, magic.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
so Layden's gonna go down here. Honestly, just use all the ladders. She's trying to not get all dirtied up. She just got clean. She doesn't want to. But she's gonna go in the kind of area she saw Ordok go.
This knight goes here, clears. You guys do your thing. I'm just gonna move some people around.
good.
So
Okay.
Chris
Yeah.
hogs when you walk over.
Yeah, Lena's
And-
going to walk over and
Yeah.
try and make herself known before
I mean,
so she
Hansel's
doesn't
looking a
really
bit
sneak up.
puzzled at the ground, and then he marks like an X in the sand and just goes, "Draw again, stupid."
We need a new
Lena's
game.
gonna-
This is getting boring. We're on like match 32. You're too smart. And then Hansel just looks at Lena.
Ooh. Yeah, Lena kind of clears her throat a little bit and she
What do I owe the pleasure?
look, I
Um,
just I don't like how we left things off. I didn't
No, when I left you off, you were a lot dirtier.
ask for this.
So they forcefully gave you a bath.
No, I accepted it.
So you were given the choice for a bath, and you chose the bath.
Can't help the cards I was given. Okay. Let me restart. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to apologize. I didn't mean I'm not good at biting my tongue. I've never really had to watch myself, watch what I say.
No, I was more watching you seizing on the floor.
Hey, it wasn't pleasant for me either. I thought I was a goner.
You would have been if somebody decided that you were worth keeping alive. Apparently, he has use for you.
Seems like a
You
common thing.
Valentold people like to stick together.
well, the question is, why are you in the pit?
Why am I
Yep.
in the
Yeah, what
I
did you
tried,
do?
I tried to do something noble, something to make people's lives a little bit better in a city.
Did you talk down to a guard or something?
I got caught smuggling magic users out of the city. Got ratted out for a little bit of gold.
I think Ordok and Hansa just kind of look at each other.
Lost my brother there.
Right.
I don't know where he is. They controlled his mind and made him. I don't
Hansel's
know.
looking away now. He just got slapped in the face again. Fuck.
I'm just trying to make things right in here. I just want to get out and find my brother. I don't want anything else. All my estate's gone, all my money's gone. I don't care about any of that. I just want my brother back.
I get that you want your brother back, Lena, but you understand you have to stop being stupid and talking like you have money. Because like you said, you don't. You're at rock bottom.
I would say, Lena, you see a lot of the Finvey citizens beginning to look at you.
Oh no.
Tom, I have a question. Would I be able to notice the guards paying more attention to Lena? No, now that Simon knows that they are, specifically the knights are there to kind of protect her too.
I mean, they're scanning. They don't really care necessarily what happens to Lena as long as she's not beat half to death.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
pretty casual scans.
I just wanted to see like to what extent is she being looked over? You know what I mean?
Who's watching Lena right now in the area?
Everyone, I would say, within like 30 feet,
Oh
basically.
boy.
Oh, that's a
Like,
lot.
I mean,
yeah,
it makes
well, she
sense.
smells
Standing out like a
probably
sore thumb.
Oh,
only
true,
the only person who smells nice and is the most clean.
Lena, can you lean over here real quick?
What?
Come here. Come here, I gotta tell you something.
Okay, she'll lean in a little bit.
As she leans down, Hansel is scraping what little mud, well, actually,
Oh,
what cake of
whoa.
mud is on him, and he just slaps it on your chest and face. You look a
Lena-
little too clean. You're standing out. Oh, here, it's in your eye.
Oh, she's just staring deadpan at Hansel. And
There you go. Now we match.
she's really trying hard not to be annoyed. She
And
knows.
the smell, too. Kind of sickening. Might need to roll around the dirt a little bit. Get some musk.
The old survival trick. I learnt this when I used to go out camping, or go, mid travel. If you take some of this loose dirt, rub it in your hair, it stops it from getting naughty and smelling as bad.
Oh
Yeah,
no. You guys are trying to help me, or just she'll
I mean, if you
rub it
want
a
to
little.
get rid of the smell so people don't notice you more, you could, like, hug Chris. Maybe, like...
You just his snout just fucking digging around in the sand.
I think I'm alright.
Are
I
you
don't know
sure?
how.
He's very lovable.
I don't know how
He's a
often
good-
I'll
he's
be
a
able
good-
to be clean.
I will say, even
I-
with like this, whole thing of getting Lena dirty, a lot of the citizens shoot actually a bit more dirty looks towards you, Hansel. As then after the whole...
What kind of look? Like, are they going to get me while I sleep, or are they just, like, agitated with me?
What do you think Hansel would think?
Oh my!
They're definitely gonna get me while I sleep. I'm helping this fucking Valenhold scum out. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I tell?
No, it's
Can I?
Valinor, but
Can I tell kind of what they, the citizens around are thinking of Lena?
roll insight.
Okay.
Remember, yeah, you have the... Oh, did you resist
It was my first. No,
It
I
was
did
your
not
first.
resist. It was my
Okay.
first one.
Okay, sounds
What
good.
was I inside? Okay, there it
Mhm.
is. Okay, 13.
They don't know about your status. That's not the look you're getting. The look you are getting is that of a bunch of... Think of it like a family. A bunch of kids that haven't eaten. They haven't got a good meal in a long time. And someone just walked in with like a full fucking, dinner hot and ready. And it's only for you.
Okay.
There is jealousy. There is confusion. But most of all, there is scorn. And it is just pinpointed on your back.
Oh no.
Hansel, getting all these looks at him, is beginning to like tap his fingers together. He's starting to get a little twitchy as he's gonna like scooch to try to get out of their view. But yeah, just try to keep yourself what was I saying?
Keep yourself out of trouble.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
take another bath.
please don't be stupid and don't take another bath. Look at these people.
If
You
you
think
really,
they're like you
if you really feel
freshly
I'm
clean?
dirty, If you're really feeling dirty, take a fall in the water. The middle pit's got no sharks in it. Just
I am
make
not
sure you're
going
still
in the
holding
water.
on.
This is this is gonna sound bad. You don't know
Lena,
what it's like
if
going
you
from
say something stupid to me, I swear to any god available, I
She
will call
stops
Chris
herself.
on you. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try.
Well, I can't have that. Oh, never mind.
Lena, you are at the lowest of low right now. You do not speak unless spoken to. You do not bathe. You do not eat unless you are given something from who you are owned by. Simple as that. Those are
Well,
rules that have been lived by for a long time. And don't flaunt it in front of others, alright? You'll get attention you do not want.
seems like I'm good at that recently, but
Yeah, and then you're going to get jumped recently.
I said this to Ordok, and I know you have a contract with Lady Morganth, but
Yeah. I regret it every day.
if you wanted me to extend word to Nevada,
The weird one.
the weird one, you could call him. Yeah, he's weird, but
He
I could get
reminds
him
me
to.
of a newborn deer. He's just really skinny and like the shaky legs.
You know what? I'll see that. But I could get him to see about. He
Get us some
promised me
tools.
get us some tools,
Some-
maybe. But he said I would be safe in here and in the pit, and I could get that safety
From what
extended to you.
Hansel saw earlier of like as of late when Nevada has been present, how does he like what's his excitement feel like towards Lena? You know?
History check and then an insight if you make the history check.
Okay. History check. Yeet. A motherfucker.
Ooh,
11.
failed the
I
history
don't.
check, so no
fuck.
insight.
I don't. I don't know. I mean, is he reliable? I mean,
Maybe
he's
not
rich, of
reliable,
course.
but
I'm assuming.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't like these contracts.
I mean,
I don't like them.
seems like they have their perks sometimes.
Yeah, they
like,
have their perks, but what downsides? Because did you read any? You made sure to read it, right, Lena?
I read through that contract. I added some stuff to it.
Okay, thank goodness. You
There's
didn't agree to anything verbal, did you?
I don't know. It was at the very least the contract was. I tried to get as much information out of it as I could. It was a little vague in some parts, but I think we're on the same page on. I hope we're on the same page on what it means.
Lena, you're never on the same page. Just remember, he owns you now. You are his property.
And he wants to keep his property safe and clean.
Maybe hope so.
All right. Just any other points here?
No. Hansel's just keeping a lookout between here, whatever like little gaps he can see, because he's facing the wall.
Yeah. I think just for a final thing, Lena will say to Hansel, so just want to extend a peace offering, maybe a truce of sorts. I can't promise this, but I'm gonna do my best not to talk out of line or act in a way that could get anyone hurt anymore. I still need your help.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but I swear, Elena, if you pull this shit again, I will make your life a living hell until we get out of here. I swear to God.
You might not even have to. If you take another bath,
They might do it
I mean-
themselves.
they might do it themselves. They're looking at you with daggers.
They're looking at me right now. Because I put mud on you.
These are some hard things to ask, but I'll see what I can do. It's hard to deny things that are, of higher.
Just make a false identity. It's not that hard.
I don't think that's gonna work with Nevada. Yeah, thought whatever
I mean,
he's
for
offering.
everybody else, what have you been telling people?
My name? Since we spoke, I haven't been saying anything else besides my first name, and I haven't said where I'm from either. I think
Good.
Boogie's kind of catching on to something.
You didn't say anything stupid, like hinting to something that only that like implies that you're wealthy, right?
Hansel slow looks to Ordok.
I don't think I did.
Right. Just sit down, rest up before they put bags over our heads again.
She'll nod and, yeah, that's that.
We should bring over Lena and Telfrin if we can. Yeah, I'm gonna
Listen.
message to Lena. I'm gonna message to Stella. Actually, can I send?
Risky. Guards right above you.
As soon as he starts pointing, Hansel's gonna
Oh no, this
slap
is
him
the
in the
mental
hand.
thing.
Oh,
No, this is the mental thing I can do.
Oh,
I'm gonna just talk.
telepathic.
Yeah, telepathic. I'm gonna talk to Stella and say, "Come over here. It's safer. Bring Telfrin."
Turn to Telfrin, and I'm like, Ordok is asking for our presence over there. And I look behind him to Simon. You can choose to bring him over or not. I'll leave that up to you. And I'll walk over.
I would say as you walk over.
Yeah,
guard sees
wait.
the-
Yeah, wait. I like stopped myself, but then I did
Yeah.
something, and then I wanted to stop myself, and then I kind of chill here, and like I
Mhm.
whistle for Chris to come over.
Yeah, Chris Loki just kind of like hip checks Lena a little bit.
Oh, wow.
Like running through her
No.
legs.
only heat source is gone. I'm cold again.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. My heat source.
I wanted to. That's why I wanted you guys over here.
And then, fuck, this guy's right here, bro. I can't.
Yeah, he's like underneath the, on the inside of the rib cage, just kind of Loki's kind of sightseeing a little bit. You see him looking around, but he's still relatively focused.
Okay, if I sit, I don't even want to do it. I don't even want to attempt to do it.
Fighting demons in your head right now.
No, I'm fighting demons. I can do a stealth check. I tried to send a message.
You can just stay there if you need be, and
yeah. I just kind of sit here. Oh wait.
On you. It's more the idea of like we can keep an eye on each other.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I kind of just sit down and like I look over at Ordok, and then I look over at the knight, and then I kind of like tell him this is how far I could probably go right now for tonight.
Okay. We'll stop it there.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, yeah.